And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Throwing, Jones. Complete, it's Henry. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. On 2nd and 15 now. Jones. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 28. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Again, it's Stevenson. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. 2 yards is the pickup, and that's good for a New England 1st down.
I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal. Harris running straight ahead. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4 down territory.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And this is going to be intercepted. And the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Now Hall to start the drive. But he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
From the 22, Wilson. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Pats are going to take possession of the football. If you're a lover of offense, this has not been the half for you thus far. Luckily for me, though, I'm sitting next to a lover of defense. And we have had plenty of that, including that interception.
Yeah, and I mean, that still makes it a great game, doesn't it? Everybody talks about if the ball's not in the end zone and points going up on the board, it's not as much fun. I love these defensive battles. Something's got to give with these turnovers. Who can convert them into points?
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Looking to throw, Jones. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a fourth down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down. Patriots come up empty on fourth down. And the Jets are going to get the football back. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Carter once more. Now they nearly sprung him that time as he takes it to the 37. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 1st down, right back to Hall. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. He'll buy some time right. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds. Wilson smart to take off and run with it as he's able to pick up the first. They'll run with Carter, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
In most goal line situations, defensive tackles are just trying to hold the line, hold their ground, and let the other guys roam and make the play. But in this situation, he's able to push his way into the backfield and disrupt that play for a loss.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
Now a timeout coming here defensively. As on 4th down, may as well make him punt it. Now they'll put a receiver in motion left. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. Tyler Conklin in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So that connects on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. 1 second, all that remains. Jones now. A final shot before break. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And then we set up a good field position here as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
Well, this has been a close game throughout, but that return can help them gain the separation that they've been seeking throughout the game.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. He's across midfield and down to the 49. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Call again. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And the stop here will come at the 3. As the drive continues, it's a first down. On first and 10, it's Carter. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down. The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. So now Wilson and the Jets with a 3rd and long here following the sack. On third down, here's Carter. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. There he goes left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Back to the air, Wilson after the pick 6. Escaping the pressure, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. A give up the middle to Carter. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. To throw is Wilson. Flush to his right. And intercepted. Wilson's 3rd of the game. picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Patriots are going to take possession of the football. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Stopped at his tracks by Ahmad Gardner.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. From the 36, Jones. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Stevenson. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Back to throw. Jones. Touchdown, Patriots. Devontae Parker from 17 yards out. And the Patriots have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that makes the score 14-7. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Here's Wilson. Looking here for Smith downfield. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And the Pats are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for them. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
The Pats at the line ready to go. Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now, to stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. This one swung out to Montgomery. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
A short gain that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Jones throwing on 4th down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
And the Jets are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets him down to the 6-yard line. They'll run with Hall. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll look to run with Hall. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Hall. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Okay, ready.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. Flushed out, and Mims has got it. Touchdown, Jets. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. The extra point, it's up and good. We are tied here in the 4th quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. On the return is Jones from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Pats at the line ready to go. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. To throw is Jones. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Jones. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, the defense certainly did its job. They held up in that situation, and now on 4th down, you've got to punt this and try to get to overtime. There's no decision to be made in my estimation.
Now Jones. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert.